What is up, guys? This is King Gamer 8 here, and today I'll be showing you how to do the high maintenance Easter egg on the zombie map Die Rise. We have only done Richtofens side so far, but we are planning to do a Dr. Maxis guide as well. But without further ado, here's Richtofens side to the Easter egg. So the first step of the Easter egg is just like the transit one. You got to build the obelisk table, and it consists of all the same parts. The first part is the meteor rock, which is, I think, is always located here in the room, just around the corner. And the table that you build it on is just under the little track bit, I guess. And then the second part is just right next to it, which is convenient. And then the third part, which is the radio, is all the way just across the roof, next to the stairs, and then the power box is just you jump down from that ledge and you'll get it. And then when you get all the parts, you build it and it'll look exactly the same as the transit Easter egg. And then when you finish this, you can just restart the game, because you want to get this Easter egg done quickly as possible. The next part of the Easter egg is what you're going to want to do is to activate the power quickly as possible, and the quickest way is to go down the elevator in start room, because it will basically bring you out just one door between you and the power room. So you might want to build up enough points just to open that one door. But that's basically the second part. The next step of the Easter egg is to activate all of the symbols on 4 of the elevators, and the 4 symbols are on the elevator where you open the start room, the elevator just there, the elevator where it drops down to the PDW room, the elevator where the MP5 is, and the elevator nearest to the power. And all of those elevators will have this sort of symbol thing on it, and all you have to do is you have to jump on them symbols all at the same time. So it does take a bit of coordination, but once you manage to do so, you'll notice, because the symbol will glow, and then Richtofen would say this.
Yes! The energy fields are growing, but further manipulation is needed before they achieve control.
The next stage of the Easter egg is to activate all of the same Chinese symbols that you find on the elevators, but this time actually located on the floor, and the locations are just here. The first symbol is just outside the first door that you can open in the start room. The second is just down a few floors, and it's just here on the floor outside the little food court market thing. The next one is just next to the Buddha room, where you jump on top of the ledge, and it's just a few doors outside the power room as well. And the last one is just right next to the tower, and right next to this window just here. So now that you know where all the symbols are, what you're going to have to do is coordinate between all 4 players, because there's only ever one sequence you can do between all 4 of these symbols. So it does take a bit of coordination and a bit of trial and error. And basically what you have to do is keep stepping on one till one glows, and then just shout out or just keep stepping on and shouting out if your thing glows, and then eventually you will find the pattern. The next thing you're going to want to do is just get any old sniper, even the one off the wall in the box, because then Richtofens will say this.
We must neutralize any errant energy fields in order to prevent Maxis from enacting his plan. Take whatever action is necessary to ensure the sources do not fall under his control. If you can find them!
Okay, so all you need to do now is just shoot the little black orbs out of the dragon's mouth with the sniper, because then Richtofens will say this.
Look to the dragon. The energy flows! Oh, how it flows from my face! The balls! It's all about balls! You must burn the energy before Maxis interferes!
Help me!
Perhaps a rapid liquefaction will suffice, yeah? Then do it!
After that, you will have noticed that the orbs have moved from the dragon's mouth to the paws under the lion, and what you're going to want to do now is to build the liquefier and basically just keep shooting the orbs until they spin, because then Richtofens will say this.
Yeah! Make those balls wet, you whore! Oh, that was good. Maxis will no longer be able to get his filthy hands on those balls. Those also wet balls. The spire! It needs the energy of the undead!
I'm enduring
We must find a way to make our blood sacrifice!
years.
Alright, so now what you're going to have to do is you're going to want to make the trample steam device and basically flip zombies at the sort of tower. But you need to put these trample steams in specific locations, and here they are now. The first marker is just outside the starter room door, just like the other two symbols. The second one is next to the tower on this little ledge under all the like dirt and rubble and all that. And the last two are basically right next to each other, next to the stairs which leads down to the MP5. And all you basically do now is just fling zombies at the tower until basically something happens. And I'm not quite sure how many zombies it is to fling at the tower, but it doesn't take too long. I don't think it takes about 2 rounds. I think it did for us. But you'll notice when it's done, because the dragon will set off fireworks, and the 2 or the 4 like bars at the bottom of the tower will light up blue, signifying that that you finished it and you're ready to do the next step. Okay, we are now on to the final step, and this is probably both the hardest and the easiest step out of the whole Easter egg. And all you need to do really is just punch the 4 poles of the tower in an order. But to find out the order, you need to use the mahjong tiles, and they can be quite confusing, as you need to put all the pieces together to find out the order that that you punch the poles in. But this is where the mahjong tiles are, and I'll show you how to figure it out. We have this one, which is a 1 bamboo blue. This is a blue west. This, which is a 4 bamboo red. This, which is a red south. This is a 3 bamboo black. This is a 2 bamboo green. This is a green north. And this is a black east. So now that we've collected all of the mahjong tiles, this is basically what we get from it. So we can see that the first one we hit is the blue one, which is west, and the second one we hit is the north. Third one we hit is east, and the fourth one is south. Now I probably didn't mention at the beginning, but we need to buy the Galv knuckles to do this first, so you do it in this order and the Easter egg will be done, and that's it. You then get the trophy and get all perks. So shout out to the lads that helped me do this, to Reese, Jack and Tom. All their channels are in the description below. Shout out to my boy Thomas. You know what I'm saying? That's for Reese, the little bender. But anyway, this has been King Gamer E, and it's been the Easter egg, so I'll see you guys later.